Right. So you're in the script room. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He did pause.
No, it makes more sense because I was like, this is kind of weird that I'm like singling him out in this garden and I'm like interrogating him.
You're setting up there.
No, it does. It does make more sense, and I'd forgotten about that calligraphy thing that he was praised for. So he did stop writing. You mentioned that, and however you want to take the pause that I gave, and he goes back to it. He's got one book open. He's got a mostly empty book, and actually no, he's not really writing. He's doing like some of the illustrations and shit like that because he could do that while you're talking to him and it won't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, he won't mess up a word because I say
Right.
I'm done.
Exactly.
But yeah, she was killed in a very similar fashion to all these other children.
It's terrible. It is a terrible thing. I'd hope to teach Friedrich what I know about calligraphy and illustrations, and the boys seem to have a penchant for the church.
So do you often visit the bishopry? What is it called?
What was that place called?
Yeah, the Fistum.
Fistum.
The abbot sent me, so I went there. I go occasionally. It's important that the books are distributed. We distribute books constantly in order that more copies may be made, so that the holy word can be spread.
Yeah.
And sometimes other books of whatever it is that we're copying. And you know, the books of this time are these are the tiny little beacons of light and intelligence left in the world right now, is this information. Now granted, books like the Necronomicon are just out there right now.
So, when was the last time you visited the Fistum?
It was the beginning of the month, I believe. The abbot asked me to return. Oh, what the hell was the reason?
I'm getting there.
Here we go. I transferred some completed books back there. I don't remember the date exactly. It was a couple of weeks ago. He's back to illustrating.
Your penmanship is very fine.
Thank you. I endeavor to please the eye as well as the mind with the writings in these books. It is somewhat taxing when someone is speaking to you.
I'll take my leave.
Okay. It wasn't completely rude.
Well, I was wrapping up with that anyhow, so.
Excellent. So you both got what you wanted.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, and I'm going away. Okay.
Stab you with a quill.
Stop it. Okay, draw. Okay, so, you still have time to do more today if you want. You'll have time the second part of your day, because they buried the body in the morning. In partly cloudy skies.
Would everybody be there when they're burying the child, or is it just the villagers, or
It's just people burying the kid right now.
just people burying the kid?
Monk will probably come up later, or they might ask. Actually, they're going to ask you to do a little rite. There'll probably be a few people from the village there. Many of the men are still looking. They're hoping to find Maria before
Where's the
thing
grave?
gets her. It's not really written on there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's not in the monastery, so I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Let's say it's probably
In there. Yeah.
somewhere in that area is where the where they bury their dead. Yeah. So that's where you're working.
Anybody that was there during the burial acting strange, or
No, people are angry though. That powder keg deal. Yeah, that whole. Someone cracks the wrong joke, they're going to get punched in the face, possibly. You know, that kind of thing.
the angry mom's gonna come after them?
You doubt an angry mob would wipe out one of their own unless there was just like, he's obviously the killer. But,
I think it was him.
Killer! No, it probably isn't quite that bad, but there's been a lot of harsh words. During your burying of the body, people complain, get back to work, you know, that kind of thing, to other villagers. Everybody's really on edge and short-tempered right now. Good girl. There's a girl. You're okay. I'll get you fed in a little bit. So you both have some time to do something else during that day if you want.
Catch up with you and find out what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can meet up sometime in mid-afternoon and compare notes.
Okay. I spoke with Fabian. Fabian.
What?
What? The library. However, where we spend most of our time here. Oh. The book place,
The book place.
And he seemed very suspicious.
Really?
I talked to the village to the north and his travels to the system, and he seems I wouldn't say on edge. What would you call it? Like suspicious. But I'll probably talk to Valdemar later today.
You can do that. You could always join more search parties, look for Maria. Oh wait, are you telling him that Maria's a dead ringer for the kid that you've been dreaming about every night?
Yeah.
Make me a sanity check, Ashton. When he describes the child,
I was hoping to get away from that thing.
Did you describe the child first and then be like, does that sound like anybody we know? Or do you just say, I've been having these dreams? That's Maria in the dreams. Here's what she looks like, blah, 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 blah. How do you want to approach that there, Colin?
Yeah, it's just throw caution to the wind. I'm not delicate.
So what? Are you doing the whole, this is what Maria looked like?
Yeah.
Doesn't that sound familiar to you?
Yeah.
Or does it sound familiar to you?
It doesn't sound like it, yeah.
And that's when you're like,
Realization.
Made it.
damn it. 0. This isn't a sanity-racking scenario. It's just like weird and creepy. And you're like,
Everybody lost 5 minutes.
Anyway, so there. You got that information now. Oh yeah, we probably should figure that out. What do you got now? It's 20%.
From 70.
It's 14.
Okay, now
So you have to lose 14 all like in a big old slog within an hour. So no, this has been like little bits and pieces. So
I'm just gonna mark that down.
disturbing, but now you have that information too.
Okay.
So you want to talk to Valdemar that afternoon.
What
do you want to do?
Actually, come to think of it, was there anything weird when I like climbed up to take the body down? Like anything wrong with like the roof? Like
No.
anything
No.
like scratched up or?
Yeah. No scratches, no markings that you could see.
Was there anything?
It's a slate roof, we're gonna say.
Actually, kind of want to go check the surrounding area.
Define
Just
surrounding
out,
area.
I guess, kind of around this area.
Yeah.
Just kind of the surround.
You can do that. You could you take the afternoon
Yeah.
until almost nightfall and check all of that area and see if you can find
See
anything.
if there's anything strange.
Take Gertrude.
Are you taking Gertrude? He's off. He's like, take Gertrude, and then he goes off and do whatever
Yeah.
the fuck he's doing. You can take her. She probably won't do well in the woods. Okay. Sure.
Right.
Okay, so you're going to surrounding woods. Valdemar, let's deal with Valdemar first. Valdemar, let's see if there's something written about him that I
Do
didn't
him first.
remember.
I'm so excited.
Okay, we'll do you first then. Yeah, okay. You're searching around the church, around the monastery, and you look throughout the day. You don't find anything out of the ordinary in the woods. Like you could do like kind of like all this area for the rest of the day. You don't find anything out of the ordinary. There has been snow off and on, but once you hit the woods, like any tracks that there might be just disappear. So it wouldn't be hard for somebody to approach very closely to the monastery through the woods, and it'd be almost completely impossible to see.
So there's just nothing out of the ordinary, like no broken branches or anything like score marks on the trees or anything.
No, definitely not anything that's really that, in your face. As you're returning to the monastery that evening, you close the gates behind yourself, and you hear a child's cry for help. from beyond the northern wall. Clearly outside the monastery grounds. What do you do?
It's dark.
It's getting dark.
It's getting dark at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody nearby?
No. No, there's no monks out right now. They're probably eating dinner. What do you do? Quick.
It sounds pretty close, though.
Yeah, it sounded like it was behind the northern wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Okay, you run outside the wall. Go ahead and roll me a dex times 4. The ground's kind of boggy here.
Dex times 4?
Yeah. I'm just going by what you're doing here.
No.
Okay. You,
Slip on the...
yeah, you slip on the boggy ground, and you see a figure clad in red disappearing into the nearby woods. Bum, bum, bum. What do you do?
Keep going.
Okay, you run after him. You can make a track roll if you want. You have track?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah! Awesome!
Yeah, that's the point of the track.
Sweet!
Oh,
4. You do find some tracks. Human footsteps, they disappear into the woods. 4?
Yeah.
What's your chances on track?
50.
50. They disappear in the woods. What do you want to do?
Keep following them.
There's no tracks in the woods. They
Oh,
disappeared. The tracks disappear because there's no snow on the ground here.
Do I know, do I recognize this area enough to where I can find it again?
Yes.
I need to go get help.
Okay. You heading back to the monastery?
Yeah.
You realize, heading back, you're seeing the same tracks. These are not fresh tracks. They're at least several hours old.
I just saw me take mine.
Yeah, you did. Now we go back in time to Ashton, talking to Voldemort, who is working in the kitchen, preparing food, cleaning up. One thing you notice about Voldemort is he's always busy. He's always working. He's always asking, what can I do? Blah blah blah. He seems very one of those monks who's always ready to help out.
I'm gonna ask for some snack or something to eat.
A snack? Yeah, he'll fix you some cold meat and cheese. He gets that ready while you're in the kitchen.
So terrible times.
Indeed. He's kind of heavy set. Indeed. This is bad.
Do you suspect it's werewolves like the villagers do?
Well, they say that all the blood was gone from the bodies, is what Benjamin has said.
Mm-hmm.
That strikes me more. Werewolves tear people apart, don't they? They eat whole animals and skin and all, don't they?
Yeah,
This strikes me more as if it were one of Satan's foul brood. A vampire. God, it suddenly turned southern. A vampire.
That's what the village to the north believes as well.
I don't know those people well, but it was they were bitten in the neck, right? And the blood was sucked from them, sucked dry.
Yeah, they have lost a single child up in the north, the village.
Oh.
Seems the same way, too.
Sucked dry blood by the vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Puts a plate down in front of you. You're less hungry after talking about sucked dry blood and vampires, but it's cold meat. It's like some cold. It's like some mutton. Wait, shit. Did they do mutton? I know they did it in England. I don't think they did so much in Germany. It's some kind of pork. Then
Probably aren't that popular.
it's probably some kind of pork, and then it's some kind of what kind of cheese? Some German cheese. I'll look it up later. Not cheddar.
Yeah.
Some cheese there, and a piece of bread.
Yeah. Oh. Really enough. Oh.
Terrible times. You're right. Terrible. He goes back. He's washing some dishes or something.
But they must be rampant in these parts if there's attacks in the north and bodies found in the south.
Sounds like. He's got his back to you. Just, working. Doing whatever needs done.
Some of the villagers even say that it might be among them, or even among the monks here.
I wasn't thinking of a monk who would do such terrible things.
Well, none of that. We're all men of the cloth here.
Right, say that again.
We're all men of the cloth here.
Indeed, it would have to be a terribly corrupt soul to do such a terrible thing.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
Pork, chicken, domestic fowl, beef.
Cheese. I don't know what kind of cheeses are there.
That's what I thought you were looking up.
That's okay. I think pork fits. It's like cold pork. There's no salt. There's probably no pepper. So it's pretty bland, but tasty. You're used to not having salt in it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Limburger.
Limburger, yep.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's listed. German
Sure.
cheeses, though. That's not medieval.
Oh.
Well, list German cheeses. I'll get back to you.
Alright, yeah. So, yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. These are dark times.
Well, thank you for the snack.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, your plate. He takes it. It's just a wooden plate. He's washing up. He's always busy. You've seen him always doing stuff around.
Alright.
Okay, so you still have time to do other things if you want it that afternoon, or you don't have to. There's plenty of prayer to be said and shit.
Do I know which cell that Fabian was in?
You'd have to ask to find out which one exactly they live in, because you haven't really paid any attention to which cells the particular monks share.
Is there a way I could pay attention without drawing suspicion?
Yeah. You can kind of hang out and wander the halls, deep in prayer, whatever, get rest that afternoon. And you can figure out where all the monks, most of the monks are. Give me a luck check. Give me a luck check for each one. For Valdemar, Fabian, Benjamin, and Wilfried, for the named monks.
Alright.
If you make all four, you know exactly where everybody lives in the whole place. Like that. You doing what? Who are you doing first? Okay, yeah. So you got his, you got Winfried's.
No.
Winfried's. You're not sure which one is Benjamin's. He kind of muddles among the crowd.
Yep.
Fabian, you know where he lives. And Valdemar.
Nope.
Okay. So you have an idea by evening vespers, which one of the cells is Fabian's, and which one is Winfried's, and Winfried, and probably a few of the other monks, and what's his name? You know where he lives. Hilduff. You know where he is, too. That was all on the 18th. Yeah, we're still on the... Are we still on the 18th? Yeah, we're still on the 18th. Because that was the morning where the body was found.
Yep.
So, yeah. You kind of know where those monks and several others live. You're not sure exactly where all the monks are. And you, Collin, you head back in to get more people. And you run into Father Weißwald as you enter the place, heading to go eat dinner.
I'm in the hall, muttering with my rosary beads,
yeah.
trying to be nonchalant.
She makes you do a disguise check or something. Whatever. You might not be subtle about it, but they're probably just like, Jesus, he's lazy. He's just standing here praying. Anyway, you run into him in the front hall. You're probably heading for supper. It's about supper time.
I saw the red monk.
Where?
Outside the gate to the north.
To the north?
Yeah, the gate, the main gate.
Oh, okay.
Basically, it was like this way, to the woods.
Well, that's strange. Well, it can be...
But I also heard a child's voice. Like for help, I know this place. I just need more. Or needed help.
Yeah. Well, it definitely can't be Voldemort and Fabian. I was talking anything?
That was hours ago.
Oh.
Remember, you spent the last few hours trying to figure out which monk is in which cell. You haven't seen Valdemar or Fabian or the abbot or Benjamin in the last hour. They've all got their duties. They're all over the place. You're guessing Fabian is probably still in the scriptorium, which I haven't been there in a while.
But then how did I figure out that it was a cell then?
Whose cell? Valdemar's? Fabian's because you saw him go in there at some point during the day.
Okay, so...
Like between certain masses and prayers and all that shit. These are the two who you know for sure where their cells are, as well as Hildup and a couple of other monks. These guys, you're just not exactly sure where their cells are. You have kind of a guesstimate. They're probably on the first floor. And the abbot, you think... No, he's on the second floor. He's on the first floor. These two, you're not sure. You think Benjamin's on the first floor, but you're not sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It didn't just happen that you saw it.
When I saw the red monk...
So that's why it could be still anybody.
When I saw the red monk again, was it the same size person, or was it...
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and most of the monks are that size.
So
as far as just like average.
It's definitely not Voldemort.
No, you don't think it's Voldemort. Voldemort would have been filling that fucking monk's outfit. He obviously is getting plenty of meat to eat. And your guess is he's probably overweight, because he probably eats a little more, but he also like does a ton of work. You guys always see him working or offering to work. The last week or so you've been here, he's always busy helping out. So they probably are like, yeah, if he takes seconds, who cares? It's not really canon scripturally wise, but
We'll let us walk in.
yeah, exactly.
Loose rules.
Well, they don't do like the 1 a.m. church service here either. You've noticed that.
Yeah.
But all right. So it's dinner time. You guys have supper. Anything you want to do with the rest of the night?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and you saw the red monk and found the footprints.
Well, we'll have to check that out in the morning, since it's too dark now.
Yeah.
I really want to check out Bobby and Cell when he's not there.
Yeah, you know where it is.
We'll need-
That's one of the ones you know where it is too. So you could.
We'll need both of us for that. One to keep watch over. Sneak in there.
Yeah, you can do that. Well, you might want to do it tonight. He's probably going to bed soon, like all the rest of them are.
Well,
so
that's what I
tomorrow,
mean. Is, yeah.
On December 19th, yeah, you can. You can find a time during the day where you know Fabian is in the scriptorium, where you know other monks are busy with whatever their deal are in the library or outside in the herb garden or going down to the village or whatever. And what is the plan then?
Probably to check that out and then go check out the footprints situation.
Fabian's room first, then the footprints?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's still morning. When you slip into Fabian's room, it's very Spartan. There's 2 cots. He shares it with somebody. There's like a chest, like a box where the monks keep their goods, or what little they have of value. You can search the chamber. There are a few personal belongings, but you don't find like a red monk's hooded cow. You don't find anything that it seems to incriminate him or say anything about him or the other person that's sharing his cell.
Is there anything strange about the room, like size-wise, or
Doesn't appear to be.
it's just a normal cell?
Yeah. One cell. Did I say he's on the first floor? Didn't I say?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of these cells here. So it's an interior cell. There's not even a window or anything like that. And are you doing this carefully?
Yeah.
You're not just like opening up, rummaging. You're picking up and putting back as carefully as possible. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to make a roll for that. You're searching like a detective would in the 20s. So. Nothing there.
Alright.
There was a lot of snow last night.
Awesome difference.
Prints are gone. They're covered up.
Can I still recognize, I guess, the trees?
You make a... What skill are you going to use for that? Make a track skill. So let's use track for that to kind of be like, I remember going this way, I remember that tree was like this.
No.
Now, you're not exactly sure where the tracks near
Snow
the
makes
woods.
everything look different.
It does. Everything looks different. You didn't really take into account because you're like, just find the tracks more. You're not going to melt. You're not sure exactly where they went in. You know it was over.
Are you like
You know the
picking
tracks
it, or are you
went
just
this
like,
way.
Then the general direction and area.
That's for Bailey. But she's sleeping, so we're going to let her sleep. You know they went, yes, that way, into the woods. You just don't know exactly where.
I'd like to at least keep heading that direction. Maybe if I could pick the trail up again or find anything.
Give me a track and take a penalty die. Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't matter, as long as it's the upper 10s. 54.
My track, no, just missed it.
Okay. Nope, you can't find any trail in the woods. You couldn't find any trail in the snow. It's completely covered up. It's like God doesn't want you to find the trail. He sent the snow. Perhaps for furthering his vision. Not. No, it's not. Okay. Anything else you guys want to try to do that day? We're going to say the morning is killed by search of the cell and search for the tracks.
Yeah.
But you still have time in the afternoon if you want to do something else. The search parties are still out looking for Maria as well. Just keep that in mind. They're going to keep probably looking every day till they find her.
Do they have like certain patterns of searching, or how far out they're going?
No, it's pretty
wandering
haphazard.
around?
Yeah, it's like they're villagers in the Dark Ages, calling her name, hoping to find her, hoping to stumble across some like lair maybe, or something. She's been gone for a long time. Whoops, bonk.
Go back to the Giants.
No heavy signs. You guys are doing fine. Keep them. Just trust me.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that's
You're
trying to
doing
figure out what I
fine.
want to do.
Okay.
We can either go back to the Giants, or maybe like go ask the villagers to go this way, like see if they've checked over there.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. And then I guess if we have to look at the Giants.
You would have time.
Yeah.
You'd have time to do both. I mean, you got the whole afternoon. Well, if you want to skip a few prayers and masses, you could. The villagers have been searching over in this area.
Oh, they have?
Yes, they have not found anybody in that area. Do you tell them the story of the red monk and see him head that way, or not?
I guess just maybe finding on